the magical 3. This is a significant number for me. I am the third child of 4 in our family. I had third honors in high school. My life journey can be traced in 3 cities. Lawag City in Ilocos Norte, where I was born. The city of Manila, where I studied college and got my law degree. First job, first car, among other firsts. Then here in General Santos City, where I met the love of my life, got saved, and where I will probably die. The number 3 is conspicuous and even institutional in some aspects of life. Religion, we have the Holy Trinity. In Islam, there are 3 types or categories of sunnah. In Hinduism, there are 3 principal gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. For my Constitutional Law 1 students, I hope you already mastered all the provisions in Article 6, 7, and 8 of the 1987 Constitution, which are the 3 departments of our government: legislative, executive, and judicial department. And don't forget the 3 constitutional commissions under Article 9B, 9C, and 9D, which are the Civil Service Commission, the Commission on Elections, and Commission on Audit. In this episode, I will discuss about the rule of 3, how it can be used to structure our speech and to make our talks more interesting, memorable, and persuasive. Before we start, please support this channel by clicking the word subscribe and the bell icon now. After that, kindly click the like button because this will inspire me to write more materials, record videos, and share them to you for free. Friends, join me as we learn about the rule of 3 to improve our public speaking skills. The 2018 World Champion of Public Speaking, Ramona J. Smith, described in her winning masterpiece, Still Standing, 3 events in her life that she had to fight through: college, marriage, and speaking. In her opening statement, she already stated 2 sets of 3s. Watch.
Life will sometimes feel like a fight. The punches, jabs, and hooks will come in the form of challenges, obstacles, and failures. Yet if you stay in the ring and learn from those past fights, at the end of each round, you'll be still standing. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow fighters,
Ramona's speech is studied with 3s. Here's one.
who was that lifeline that you reached out to help you stand back up? Was it your family, your friends, or did you hold on to your faith?
And another.
When that final bell rings, ding, ding, ding,
And still another.
I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the recent winner, Verity Price, the 2021 World Champion of Public Speaking, always enumerated things in 3s. Watch.
I never dreamed I would turn 40, unmarried, no children, and living in my sister and brother-in-law's spare room.
And here's another one.
This letter catapulted me into discovering that it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what chapter of your life you're in.
And another,
Real life is full of detours, delays, things that go wrong. But
the Romans understood the rule of three and contextualized it in the Latin maxim omne trium perfectum, which means everything that comes in threes is perfect. In public speaking, the rule of three is a principle that states that ideas presented in threes are more interesting, memorable, and persuasive. Or IMP. Imp. Do you know what an imp is? That's an imp. Information presented in a group of three sticks in our head better. One moment. Alright, get out of here now, imp. So, how do we apply the rule of three in our speeches? I have three applications of the rule in public speaking. First, we can use it to structure our speech. It is basic that a good speech must have an introduction, body, and conclusion. This is the magic formula of an effective material. Aristotle once said, "Tell them what you're going to tell them. Tell them. Then, tell them what you just told them." Second, the body of the speech can be broken down into three key ideas or points. The next time you deliver a talk, identify 3 points or items. Then, expound on them by telling stories, relevant examples, and interesting facts. Elaborate. Add appropriate transitions between each of them, and then finish off with the powerful, resonating call to action between the third point and the conclusion. Third, use the rule of three in repeating words, phrases, and sentences for emphasis and style. In describing anything, use 3 adjectives instead of 2 or just 1. In relating facts, give 3. It is more interesting, memorable, and persuasive. This doesn't mean that there is anything wrong with combining words or pieces of information in pairs or groups of 4 or in any other number. It's just that there is something special about groupings of 3. Information presented in threes form a pattern which can be easily remembered. As a result, a material presented in a group of 3 is more dynamic, interesting, and emotional. No more imp there. I think the number 3 has something to do with biology and psychology. 1 is never enough. 2 is unsatisfying. 3 is complete, powerful, and enduring. That's why we have 3 meals a day, unless you're in a diet. For the married women, they have 3 rings: engagement ring, wedding ring, and suffering. Just kidding. The rule of 3 is all around us. In public safety, stop, look, and listen. Our country has 3 major islands, whether high tide or low tide: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. In the bar exams, the 3-flank rule is enforced. We have familiar quotes like government of the people, by the people, and for the people, not of the people, by the people, and for the people. Veni vidi vici, I came, I saw, I conquered. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. We have books like 3 Blind Mice, 3 Little Pigs, the 3 Musketeers. We have games like rock, paper, scissors. We just say it backwards here. Gunting, papel, bato. Gunting, papel, bato. In films, we have Eat, Pray, and Love. Oro, Plata, Mata. We also have various trilogies. The Before trilogy, Indiana Jones, John Wick, The Matrix, Spider-Man, Taken, 50 Shades. In show business, we have Tito, Vic, and Joey, FPJ. In history, we have KKK, Kataas-taasang kagalang-galangang katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan. Not this one. If you pay close attention and listen more carefully, you'll be surprised how often you hear and see the rule of three around you. It's used a lot of times because it's effective. Let's be mindful and intentional in our speeches. Let's incorporate the rule of three in our talks, not in our love life. So, the next time someone tells you, I love you, don't say, I love you too. Say, I love you three.
Ano yun?
Wala, dear. Remember, stage presence is not pure talent. It is a learned skill. Therefore, as with any other skill, public speaking can be learned and mastered through constant practice. Keep learning, practicing, and improving one day at a time. Always bear in mind that there are no boring speeches, only boring speakers. And there you have them, friends. I hope we will apply the rule of three whenever we speak in public. Have you used the rule of three in any of your speeches or informal talks? Is the number three also has some significance in your life? I would love to know your thoughts. So please share your ideas, if any, in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, kindly click like and subscribe to my channel. You may want to click the bell icon too, so that you will be notified whenever I upload new videos. Please feel free to share this to your friends. This is your Monday Habit Demands Word. Thank you, keep safe, and Godspeed, everyone. Then here, in General Santos City, where I met the love of my life. For my Constitutional Law 1 students, I hope you already mastered all the provisions in Article 6. The three departments of our government: Legislative, the Civil Service Commission, the Commission on Elections, and the Commission. And to make our talks more interesting, memorable, and persuasive, how it can be used to structure our speech, and to make our talks more interesting, So, how do we apply the rule? Of three in our speeches? I have three applications of the rule. Hear no evil, see no evil. Evil. We also have various trilogies. So, the next time someone tells you, I love you, don't say. So, the next time someone tells you, I love you, don't say I love you too. Say, I love you three.
Ano yun?
Perfect, para Miss Tapia. I hope we will apply the rule of 3 in is the number 3 also has some significance in your life. I would love to know your thoughts.